Yeah, CASA stands for a Court-Appointed Special Advocate, and what it involves is having volunteers come in. They receive training. It usually takes about a month of training, and it goes over all facets of like the foster care system, and they pretty much just train you for just about anything that you might encounter. A lot of people that decide to join the CASA organization, they are either retired or they've worked with kids before in some capacity, like there's principals that are involved, others have volunteered in other efforts. But it's all around a diverse group of people that come together for a common cause. I come from a background where I just wanted to help at a higher level, and when I've talked with other CASA volunteers, they also said the same thing. And it's really interesting because other programs, they offer you an experience to just kind of help, maybe, working at a soup kitchen, or maybe just helping coach a volleyball league or something. I mean, it's great, and we need that, but this is helping at a higher level with kids that really, really need your help. Kids in the foster care system usually they face abuse and neglect, and they're some of the more vulnerable populations that we have. So when you help them, you really are kind of a hero when no one else is available to them. The CASA program, one of the main things that we stand for is making the child our ultimate goal, that they're provided with all kinds of safety, with just a chance to make it in life. Well, I was actually researching it online, and I was always interested in signing up for the program, and I always thought that maybe it's a little too hard for me, or maybe it's just a little too much, and I wasn't really sure that I wanted to make that commitment. But after I signed up and after I went through the training, it really has been just a wonderful experience. I got to meet an amazing kid. I got to help him. And of course, I can't go into too many specifics, but I could really tell that I've impacted his life in a great way. So I'm pretty happy about that. One of the things that they train you for in CASA is to have access to like all kinds of records and just about every facet of the child's life, because you're there to kind of to represent their best interest. I mean, that's your ultimate purpose there. In other words, you are there to be the eyes and ears of the court. That's a slogan that they use, because you really are there to just make sure that the child ends up in a safe environment, in a good environment, in a nurturing environment. So some of the training that they provide you with is very intensive. I mean, when I first started, I thought I was like taking a course, like after school or something. But I mean, it was a lot, but it was well worth it because I was very prepared when I got into my setting. So the training involved teaching you how to handle sensitive records or information, and teaching you also how to deal with like emotional issues that may come up, or issues of like neglect or abuse or things like that. And it's really brought to light so that if you face it, I mean, you don't like turn away from it, like you're not afraid of it, because it's kind of brought to light. So it's something that with the training you feel comfortable with. So it's great because those are the kinds of things that we need. We actually need some of these issues to be addressed. And it takes one person helping another person, and that's just what it comes down to. I also have a full-time job during the day. So there was one time where the additional responsibility of being a CASA volunteer became a lot to kind of handle other things going on in my job too. So I was just thinking to myself, I don't know if I can continue at this pace, continue being there for everything. So one of the things that I remembered was when I worked at a soup kitchen about a year ago. I remembered a case involving a homeless person, and that homeless person lived on the streets, and when he was young, he was in a foster care system. And in the foster care system, he endured like maltreatment and all kinds of terrible things happened to him. And had someone been there to help him out, then he wouldn't be where he is now, 50 years old. So that kind of gave me the strength to continue with things, although it takes, you know, time away from your personal life. I mean, it's a really great experience. So remembering that story, I brought that back into, you know, why I'm here, and I just felt great that I could help one person from getting to that point in life. You know, if I could just step in and help one person, that can change everything for them. So that was the most exciting part of being a counselor volunteer.